Hello and welcome back. And now we've reached the time in the course where I'm asked to do the impossible, and that is to give you an overview of PowerPoint in 1 or 2 lectures. You know, this might take 2 lectures. Let's bring up PowerPoint and look what it looks like just in a neutral state. Here we go. We've got the standard MS Utilities, Office Utilities, Microsoft Office Utilities menu up at the top. So if you're familiar with Word or Excel or anything like that, these are going to look fairly familiar. Under File is going to be where we're going to create a new presentation. Let me show you how to do that. We pull up the File menu and we say, give me something new. Now it's going to let me choose from several templates, or what I like to do is just right up from the beginning is choose blank, and I'll decide this stuff later. It's like I've had a hard day, I haven't had my first cup of coffee. Let me just create a blank slide. There we go. Now the reason that I do this is because now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Design. You're going to go over to Page Setup. And you're going to make this the right dimensions for widescreen, which is 16 by 9. Now, while you're on design, look, here's all the things that it was just about to ask you whether you'd like to apply them or not, which is various effects. Now, as a result of us choosing the page setup, which I kind of skipped over, we now have widescreen presentation slides here. Okay, so that's what we're going to be working with all the time is widescreen, these wider things than the narrow presentation slides we had before. Now we can choose the kind of slide we want. You know, whether we want, I've used this several times. This is kind of spacey. And then I've used this, the kind of bamboo theme, a few times. Let's see, what else have I tried? Oh, this one is rather nice. I think it's backwards because it puts the title at the bottom of the slide as you go along. Let's go ahead and use that. So notice here on the Design tab, you have various themes. Go ahead and pick your theme you'd like for your slides after you get done setting the page setup to 16 by 9. Now let's proceed. This is by default giving you a title page where we will say the title of the course, and this course is Sample PowerPoint. There we go. We get to put a subtitle in here if we would like. This is a sample of PowerPoint. Not very original, I know. Okay, now from this point when we go to Home, Home is a big place and it's got a lot of formatting stuff. We can select any of this text and go here to Font and change it and stuff like that. We can change the layout of the current slide by saying Layout and picking one of the other slide types like blank. I think everything would disappear if I chose blank. And the other big one is New Slide. You just go ahead and pick New Slide and you pick what kind you want. The most popular is Title and Content. It's the second choice. The first choice is the title slide itself. So you pick that. And you just keep on going. Notice this one has the title at the bottom, as I said. Okay, so we put the title, and then we start putting our points up above. This is reversed. Rather a funky little theme that we have applied. This is my first point. Okay, now we're going to make point after point. This is my second point, and as if I didn't assert it enough, this is my third point. There we go. Now the reason I'm showing you 3 different things here is that I want to show you the animation of slides. This is the big thing that we're going to do that's different than just, from here I could add a new slide and I could just have slide after slide after slide of this text. But what's cool is when you start animating your slides, which is what we're going to get into on this course to make them somewhat more exciting for video presentation. Here you take the title, you click on it, And notice animations tempting you up at the top. You click on animations and you choose float in. And suddenly your title, when you click to have this slide come up, is going to float onto the screen. You click on the body. Can you do the same thing? It turns out that you can, and each presentation item is going to float up one at a time. Now, let's go back to the title screen and see how our animations are there. We don't have any. Oh my. I would like sample PowerPoint to float in, and let's do a different animation for this is a sample of PowerPoint. We're going to do fly in. Whoa, that just flew in from off the screen. So we're going to do simple presentations in PowerPoint, and then we're going to apply animations to make them much more interesting than just the static slides you may have seen in other people's presentations. Now, there's no way that this course is going to teach you everything you need to know about PowerPoint to become a PowerPoint guru. You need to go beyond and learn for yourself by exploring and poking at what does this do? What does this do? And you go through every menu item and you find out what this does. Now we're going to show you what several of the most important menu items do, but we're also going to leave many important items to you to explore on yourself. Get ready for future lectures because here comes PowerPoint.